Hey, what's up? Well, this is the first video I'm doing, so welcome to the kitchen. What I'm gonna make for you today, well, I'm not making for you. I'm making for me this week, and for dinner tonight. It's egg roll in a bowl. It's pretty much an egg roll without all the fried shit on it. And I've got Carne Asada. I've got a flank steak that I have my world famous marinade on it, and I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it is to make guacamole. So I'll go through the recipe. I'll type it up at the end. That's good. So basically, I've got the recipe calls for 3 cloves of garlic, but I think every recipe is geared towards people that don't like garlic. So I always add 3. So got 6 cloves of garlic, half a cup of red onion. You could use white onion, you could use whatever other kind of onion you like. I like red onions. And I'm also going to use that in my guacamole. And I got 5 of these green onions. So what you do, you cut these little, I don't know what the hell these roots, whatever that shit's called. You cut that stuff off, and then you kind of go about up to here. So from here down is what you're gonna saute up in some sesame oil. So I'm gonna I've already cut them all up, so you don't have to sit here and watch me fumble around with all that. So there's that. And this is gonna have about a pound of ground turkey. It's not organic, it's just 93% lean ground turkey I got at Costco. Came in a pack of 6, so we're starting to wind down with that. So basically all I'm gonna saute these up, and I'm gonna throw in some ground turkey. And let's see, I know I keep looking away from the camera, but that's because I have my recipe and shit written down right here so I can see it. Let's see what else I'm gonna put. Some ground ginger, some sriracha, and check this shit out. I found this the other day. Sriracha black pepper. Made some chicken wings with it yesterday on the smoker. Legit. So anyway, back to the green onions. So the ones I cut off, I've got these. So I'm going to chop these up, and that's something you kind of sprinkle on the top afterwards with some sesame seeds. All right. There we go. Making sure I'm not burning nothing. Oh, I almost forgot. Alexa, play country.
Here's a station for country music. Top Country from Amazon Music.
That thing's so cool. Alexa, turn it down. Alexa, turn it down. Okay, good. I don't want y'all to be hearing Luke Bryan and shit over me. So, basically, on Sundays is when I meal prep. And I take 2 to 3 hours out of my Sunday after church, after, hung out with the kids or done whatever to-do list stuff I needed to knock out, and I'll meal prep. And the reason I meal prep is because throughout the week, I don't have to do that. I take that 2 to 3 hour chunk of time on a Sunday, and I just knock all that shit out. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about on a Tuesday, like, oh shit, what am I gonna eat for lunch tomorrow? I've already got it done because I've got these little handy dandy trays that I'll cook all my stuff on the weekend, and I'll just put them in the tray, so it's just like grab and go. I don't have to worry about, people at the office saying, hey, do you want to go, do you want to go get fat pills at the drive-thru or wherever they're going to go eat? Sometimes I'll do that. Not all the time. But yeah, it just kind of takes, I like it because it takes the guesswork out of eating. so you don't fall into that trap of eating Taco Bell every damn day and whatever nasty ass subs they have at Subway. Yeah, so I guess while I'm waiting for the onions to, the hell's it called? Translucent, I think is what the recipe said. Anyway, wait for them to get clear. So I picked these up. You know, it's fall. And everyone and their brother is getting off over pumpkin shit right now. And I'm kind of one of those people. I love pumpkin. I don't stand in line at Starbucks to get one of those pumpkin spice lattes with, all the girls in their tights and Han Solo boots. But I do like pumpkin stuff. I like pumpkin beer, which I got this really good pumpkin beer from Elysian. That's good. So I'm kind of double dipping here. I got these pumpkin caramel, however you say it, cookies at Costco the other day. They weren't on my list, but when I walked by them, I was just pushing my cart. I walked by and I was like, yes, get me some of them. But no, they're really good. They're gluten-free, fat-free, sugar-free. No, no, I'm messing with you. They're actually, they're health-free. There's nothing good about them. Lots of enriched wheat flour, no protein, sugars. But you know what? I'm having a couple of them. They're real good. They're really good with coffee in the morning. All right. I'm starting to see some translucency in the pot, pan, whatever the hell it's called. And I'm gonna throw in ground turkey. God damn, this is slimy. Shit. Oh well. I don't know what it is with ground turkey. The shit's always slimy. So slimy, watery, I don't know what you want to call it here. Damn. Whatever. And you don't have to use ground turkey. You can use chicken, you can use ground beef, you can use pork. I don't care. Whatever kind of protein you like to eat, you can have that. I've done it with shrimp. It's really good with shrimp. So, I'm gonna, man, it's like meat snot in there. So I think while I'm doing that, I'm going to, oh, damn. Okay, I need to put ginger in there. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger. And let's see, a tablespoon of sriracha. I'm not gonna put a tablespoon, I'm gonna put a little bit in there because the kids eat the shit out of this. But if I put too much sriracha in it, they won't. So, I don't like to use measuring cups. What did it say? Half a teaspoon. Good enough. Alright, yeah, so I got my sriracha, and I'm just gonna kind of do that. Not much, just a little drizzle, something so the kids don't turn their nose up at it. Give that a quick stir, and I'm gonna start working on the guacamole. Typically, I like to double this recipe. Sometimes it's good with a cracked fried egg over in the morning. So, I'm gonna do guacamole right now. So I got some cherry tomatoes that my neighbors brought over. They don't like tomatoes. I love tomatoes. All right. All right. starting to get loud over there. So, alright. I'm so lazy. I don't know if I want to use garlic cloves or powdered garlic for that. Alright, I'll do two. I'll do two so I'm not a complete jackass with cutting up garlic. So, I mean, guacamole is pretty easy. You know, I hate when the garlic sticks to the garlic skin or peel or whatever the hell that is, sticks to your friggin' finger. Ah, like that. Alexa, skip. Wasn't feeling that song. Alright. So, got some garlic here. And like I said, I'm just going to put powdered garlic in there. And I'm just going to do one avocado. Here's a quick tip about avocados. So when you go to the store to get avocados, I don't know if this is right or wrong or indifferent or what. I see that little stem right there. I'll pull it off and I'll look to see what color that is. So if it's brown, don't buy it. But if it's kind of, I mean, that's a good, excuse me, that's a good color. So basically, to cut an avocado, you can go on YouTube, and I'm sure there's a bunch of fancy ass people on there that do it right, not like this. So you basically cut it around that, twist it, pull it apart. You take your knife, and I'm going to look at this when I do it, but you actually just hit it, turn it, and pull the pit out. There. So, waste not, want not. Oh. Yeah. So, now I'll cut it up a little bit. Smoking back there. And this guacamole is going to be for the Carne Asada. Not going to be for the egg roll bowl. You can probably put it on there. I'm sure it would taste good because, honestly, my guacamole is awesome. And so is it the crack bowl. But, and I think now that as I'm cooking, or I'm looking at that bowl, pan, shit. I can't even keep my thoughts straight. I gotta put a bag of coleslaw. Alright, it's not slimy anymore, which is good. It's starting to kind of like look like meat. I don't know how long this live video has been going. Is there a timer on it? No, I don't know. Whatever. I've heard some people say, you know, don't do long live videos. If you're still watching now, you probably want to see how I make this. So, and if you already clicked off, well then, you know, screw you. I don't even have to worry about you anymore. No offense. Yeah, so all you got to do is throw a bag of coleslaw in there. And, you know, I don't think I got enough room in that one. So, I'm going to use my wok. A little bit easier. Yeah. So I'm going to put a little bit more Shit, what'd I put? Sesame oil. Alexa, skip. I'm not a big Keith Urban fan. I don't know why. I do like this song though. Anyway, so basically I'm going to take this. I don't even think I need to drain it. No, we're good. I don't think I need to drain it. Whatever that nasty slimy shit that was in there is gone. So I'm going to let, well, that's actually kind of, sesame oil is kind of warmed up in there. So I'm going to dump this in. All right. And then I just take 14-ounce bag of coleslaw, and this is just like the, you know, the stuff you get at the friggin' grocery store. You have to go to Whole Foods or Whole Paycheck or Costco. Jesus. Oh, man. That's kind of difficult. Oh. Welcome to the Sunday struggle bus, y'all. Alright, and you just dump that in there, and you'll see it. I mean, it looks dry, but once it starts cooking, there's a lot of water in that cabbage. So just kind of stir it up a little bit, get it going. Smells good. Needs to smell like ginger some more, so. Hell. There we go. Some ginger. Oops. All right. Nice. God damn, that looks good. All right. So now onto the guacamole. Like I said, really, really easy. I guess I gotta chop up some red onion to put in there. I won't put a lot. Kids really don't like a lot of onion in guacamole, so I'll make sacrifices for them. All right. Okay. There's that one. That way, chop that way. All right, so for the avocado, I just take it and I cut it. I cut it that way, and I just scoop it out with a spoon. Drop it in a bowl. I got garlic in there, and essentially what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna mash it up with, I guess I'll use a spoon. I usually use a fork, it doesn't matter. You could get one of those fancy ass kitchen gadgets or some shit that, I don't know, one of those as seen on TV things. Spoon and fork work just friggin' fine. Alright, so, and come back to that. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid aminos. This is basically soy sauce. 3 tablespoons, and I'm going to eye it. 1, 2, and a half. All right. The only thing left to put on there really is rice vinegar and some sesame seeds, and the green onion stems. And I usually put those on, I put the sesame seeds and the green onion on very, very last. But once I take this off the heat and it's done cooking, I'll mix in the rice vinegar with it. So I pretty much have everything in here that I need. You know what? That's alright. God. Someone needs to call Yankee Candle and get that scent. It smells good. Yep, so basically I'm just mashing up this avocado. While I'm doing this, I'll tell you a quick funny story about avocados. I don't think I had, because I never had, I mean these, from a country boy in West Virginia, these look like goddamn dinosaur eggs. I'm not going to lie to you. I never wanted to eat them. We never had, I don't think we actually had a Mexican restaurant in my hometown. I mean, there's a couple more now since I've been gone, and I've been gone for shit since, pretty much since 97. But, I mean, there's a Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell there now, which, you know what, living in San Diego, and I don't really remember seeing any Taco Bells when I lived in San Diego. So, that's neither here nor there. But, on to my story about guacamole. The first time I think I ever had guacamole was when I was like 19. My buddy that was from Texas, we had a weekend off, and we didn't want to do anything. We just kind of hung out, and we made like a taco bar. And I remember he went to the store and bought avocados, and he brought them back. And I was like, what the fuck are those? I don't know. Are those fucking dinosaur eggs? I had no idea. Well, good old my buddy Ryan from Texas thankfully schooled this hillbilly from West Virginia on what they were, and he made some damn good guacamole too. So what I just did, I stirred in the, let's see, we got red onion in there, 1 avocado, and garlic, and I'm going to give this a little check. Man, looks good. And you know what? Because this is Struggle Bus Sunday, I don't know if this is 1 pound or 2 pounds. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I don't even know. It doesn't say on here. Is it, you just guess? Serving size is 4 ounces, and typically you can figure out how much is in there because it tells you how many servings are in the container, but it says servings per container vary. Vague AF. So, that right now is looking like there's a hell of a lot more meat than slaw. So, I got another bag. So essentially I'm doubling the recipe. And when you double the recipe with the slaw, I'm going to put some more of the other stuff in there. Not really the vegetables. I mean, this is kind of funny. This is the way I cook. Sometimes I use recipes. Sometimes I don't. This one, half and half. So, put a little bit more Bragg's in it. And a little bit more ginger as well. And I think that's really, that's really about it for that. I really want to put some more sriracha in here. But, I know, them kids won't eat it. Because it's too spicy. Alright, so, with that, I'm going to start doing some tomatoes. So basically I'm just going to take these. Oh shit. Some of these are all nasty. That's alright. You can't argue when they're free. Alright. Toss those nasty. I mean, some of them, I mean, they're not bad. I could probably throw that in an omelet tomorrow, it'd be fine, but yeah, whatever. So basically, I'm just going to take these little cherry tomatoes, quarter them, toss them in there. You gotta get all their friggin' stems off first. So I already got a lime here, and I'm just gonna squeezing some lime juice in there for now. Alexa, play Cole Swindell radio.
The station Cole Swindell from Amazon.
No, Alexa, play Cole Swindell Pandora.
Getting your Cole Swindell radio station from Pandora.
Sometimes you just don't listen. All right. Now this, you can put a little salt and pepper. I know you really can't see this, but I mean, I'm walking you through it. It's not that difficult. So, oh shit, that's a lot of pepper. Ooh, sriracha pepper. Sometimes I put, I'll chop up probably half a jalapeno on this. Take the membranes out so the kids don't lose their shit. Alright. Looking good. Stir it up. There's a reason they call that crack slaw. That one went fast. Let's see. So I got salt and pepper in there. I'll hold off on putting the tomatoes in. This is probably one of my favorite things in the world, cilantro. I typically, for that one, for an avocado, probably about that much. I don't know. Maybe that's like a fourth a cup, maybe. Packed, lightly packed. And yeah, I'm just gonna coarsely chop. I don't know what coarsely chop means. I've heard people say it, and I guess that means don't, like, half-ass it, I guess. I guess they didn't want to say half-assed. So, there's my half-assed chopped cilantro. And there, let me give that a quick stir. Legit. And start working on these tomatoes. Alright, maybe I'm not quartering them. Maybe I'm doing more than quartering them. Eighthing them. I hate math. This is actually, you know, I still count on my fingers. It's fine. I'll tell you what, I was helping my daughter yesterday. I was working out, and she was doing her math, and yeah, I told her, I'm like, you do your math. You're not going to do anything else today and get that done. I know by the time you get ready, get moving in the morning, your friends are going to be ready to play. You don't have your homework done. I'm going to tell you no. You're going to get pissed off and cry, and we're going to have a whole new problem. So, she definitely took to that and did her math. So she brings it out. And I know there's two types of people in this world. Those that love Common Core and think it's the greatest thing and it teaches these kids all these analytical skills and shit. And then there's people like me that can't stand the shit. Makes no sense. By the time you do one problem with Common Core, you probably... Shit, that's probably enough. That's probably enough tomatoes. You probably could have done 5 problems. Trying to figure out what makes 10 and blah, 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 blah. And I don't know. I'm sure there's a good purpose to it. I don't like it, but I will learn it for my daughter because I was trying to help. I was trying to check her math, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I couldn't. It made my head hurt. So there's that. So I don't know how long I've been doing this for. There's no thing on the live timer to tell me, but I've been doing it for at least 1 beer. So, as you can see, I pretty much made all this food that, you know, we can eat on dinner tonight. I can have that for lunch tomorrow. And with all the activities that the kids got going on, I mean, it's an easy dinner to grab and go. And while I was working with that, I was making guacamole. And here in a little bit, I'm going to take my flank steak. Excuse me. So if you don't know, this page that this video's on, it's going to be very unfiltered. I'll kind of talk about that a little bit real quick while I chop up these onions. And I wanted to do, I don't know, I wanted to do something to where it was me. I didn't have to work, you know, I didn't have to like, oh shit, I got a low battery. I didn't want to tiptoe around stuff. I wanted to say what I thought. I didn't want, people that really know me, they know I cuss a lot. They know I really don't have a filter when it comes to things. Like I say shit to sometimes get shock value out of people. So, and I've realized that it's so much easier to interact with people when you're you. Like you know, oh, should I say this, or, you know, should I? Sorry, I'm concentrating on not cutting my friggin' finger off. No, it's kind of cool because you get to be yourself. And I'm not saying I wasn't myself before, but I was definitely I don't want to say a watered down version, but I was a more reserved version of myself. And once I realized that sucked. It's almost like I was imprisoning. Ooh, I barely got that word out. Imprisoning. I was imprisoning myself, and I don't know. It's just, it was so liberating to do that. And I know it sounds like I'm getting off on a friggin' tangent. Now that I took it off the heat and it's pretty much cooked, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar on it. 1, 2-ish. Maybe a little bit of pepper. I don't think I put pepper and salt on it. Alexa, next. All right, so there is that. Oh my God, y'all. Giddy up. So yeah, I decided to do this page. It's kind of been in the works for a while now. I don't know. I just wanted to do something where people could, they could see my unfiltered, unbalanced approach to life and fitness. I mean, I like to work out. I like to sit around and watch TV, like, football or whatever program I'm on. But yeah, I just wanted it to be unfiltered me. I didn't need people just seeing polished stuff of me. I mean, you just saw right now when I was making this recipe, and I fucked it up because I didn't, Costco doesn't put how much, I don't know. Maybe it was on like the bigger one of the 6 packs of it. But I mean, you see the everyday real life, and it's not all it's cracked up to be sometimes. Yeah, I just do this, to give you guys an insight on everything. Yeah, so I hope you like this. I mean, you know what? I don't really give a shit if you do or not. I'm gonna keep doing it. So, yeah, you're gonna see workouts on here. Obviously, you're gonna see cooking, and you're gonna see drinking, and you're gonna see cooking. So, it's gonna be like a dichotomy of a lot of stuff. I like to work out. I like to be lazy. I like to eat healthy. I like to eat fat shit, like pizza and wings and burgers. I'm not gonna sit around here. I like kale. I'll eat kale salads and that, but I'm not gonna sit around here and eat kale chips and ice chips for 30 days straight. I'd rather chew broken glass than do that shit. So, and I'm, I like to cuss. I like to say shit and whatever the fuck is on my mind. But I also, I'm also pretty spiritual and like to go to church. So, yeah, it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be fun. It'll be fun for me, and that's all that really. That's all that matters in the end, anyway. So, this. I wonder if I could somehow. There we go. You got these little metal. I don't know. They were my grandmother's, and when she died, I took them. That sounds morbid, but I don't know. It always reminds me of her and Thanksgiving when she would lay out all the food. So essentially, this is to keep the wok from burning the shit out of the countertop. So, as you can see, right there, that's cracked slaw. Yeah, that'll make quite a few servings. And so basically, you just put this in a bowl, and green onions I chopped up, sprinkle those on, and sprinkle some sesame seeds on top of that. And I'll be sure and drench the shit out of it with some sriracha. But that's that. And that's my guacamole. And I'm going to excuse myself from the live video, and I'm going to go throw this on the smoker. And what you're going to see a lot on here of me grilling shit, because I love to grill. And I have a real grill. I don't have one of those pansy-ass Traegers. And you know what? People that have Traegers, I've got friends that have Traegers, you know, they swear by them. But for me, I think a Traeger is having a car that parallel parks itself. Like, you know, you're Alexa, skip. Trying to figure out what that song is. Anyway, squirrel. Yeah. Parallel parking. I don't know. A Traeger, you know, it's got the little wood pellets that feed itself, and you don't have to go out. I like to go out and I like to check it, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, my temp's dropping to 250. Put another thing of hickory on it. Whereas a Traeger takes all that guesswork out, and it's, I don't know. I think it's cheating when it comes to grilling. You should just go get a George Foreman grill and call it a day. But in all seriousness, I like the self-satisfaction of me going out and actually putting the work in and busting my ass. It's like working out. Okay, I'm fat. Okay, I'll go get lipo. Suck it all out. That's the easy way. Or I could change my diet. I could work my goddamn ass off and get unfat that way. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of Traegers. I'm sure they make real. You know what? God, what did he make on the Traeger? He did a pork butt. I don't know, maybe he just, I don't know how you jack up a Traeger, but he humped that doorknob for sure. I don't know. Like I said, having a Traeger and cooking your meat for you is kind of like having a car where you let it parallel park yourself. Like as a guy, like, oh, hold on, I have to parallel park. Let me go ahead and put my balls in the glove box, and I'm gonna push a button and let it do it. That's my take on it. It's probably not the best take in the world, but it's my opinion, and that's it. So, I'm gonna take these, portion them out, and I'm gonna go fire up the grill, or the smoker. Not the Traeger, smoker. And get that Carne going. Probably smoke it for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll throw it over on the grill to kind of sear the outside of it. And try to find that 135, 145 mid-range temp and let it sit for a little bit. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. If you stayed to here, or if you just clicked on it and you kind of skipped through the end, thank you for skipping to the end. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and even if you didn't like it, I don't give a shit. I liked cooking. So, I hope you have a great day, great Sunday, and a great start to your week. And, you know, before I forget, or before I move on, I just want to say, right now, I don't know when you watch this video, you know, when you see it, but it's first week of September, and 2 hurricanes have really done a friggin' number on Texas, and one's pretty much getting after Florida right now. Friends and family in both areas, and you know, I've seen what hurricanes can do, both as a displaced person or victim or whatever the hell you want to call it, from doing search and rescue stuff to it, and it sucks. It sucks on both sides. So, you know, they've been on my mind for a while now. So I just want to say that and bring that up. Just talk about it for a second. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish this beer, probably have another one outside while I'm grilling, smoking this steak. Not on a Traeger, because in my opinion, Traegers, not so much. Yeah, so anyway, have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Take care.